Please don't look at me like that.
last flavor of dongo is almost ready. Getting there, getting there. Okay. Okay, I did it. I did it. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea where my gaming glasses are. So I'm gonna be working with my alternate pair of glasses for a while until they give me a headache and I have to go find the other ones. But, all right. Are we ready for this experiment, guys? Give me 1 minute. I'm going to chatter while I get the game playing because I figure, gotta turn down music. Okay, there we go. I figure our game plan for today is we'll go to the travel guide and find the little dialogue part where they talk about how he makes it. I'm pretty sure he just like mushed dongo into milk, but in case there was an intricacy that I missed, we'll go look at it, see if there's anything I was missing. But what we have to work with is, you know, milk, naturally, a little milk jar. And I went to H Mart today and got 4 flavors of dongo. So we have 4 different cups. We can make our 4 different variations. I could only find taro in these mini ones. Let the game launch. I can only find taro in these mini ones, so I don't know if you guys can see. The purple is taro, and it came in a pack with potato. So we've got taro and potato, purple and yellow. And then these 2 are both white, but the filling differs. This is black sesame, and then this is red bean paste. I figured I should see what they taste like just on their own. So I made like 1 extra of each to try it, and then we'll mix the rest into our little espresso cups. You guys can watch the game launch. This can pause. We'll mix the rest into our little espresso cups for our dongo experiments. Dang, was there an update or something? I feel like it should not be taking this long to launch the game. The game has been launching the entire time I just spieled on the plan. My whole setup is screwy. But... okay. What start time? Oh, you, Katie and Cole are talking about the circle. Gotcha. They fixed some things. What's in the fix? Because I don't want to read it. Or you guys know me. I'm absolutely not going to read it. Is it stuff that I'm going to be bothered by? Also, is this most recent follow a real account? It looks kind of similar to the spammy ones recently. We got Apollo gems! Ooh, 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 ooh. How much longer do we have on our Sarah? Still like a week and a half, right? While we wait for this, I guess I'm gonna try my dongo. Oh, part of the setup, I forgot to show you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to like mash these things in. So we have the like chopstick that has just always been in my household and I have no idea where it came from, but it has no match and I use it as a stir stick. I figure we can try to stir our dongo mush and the milk together, and then a fork as our mashing device. It would have been really nice if I had a muddler, but I do not. So, real quick, can I go just craft 1 resin? I can. All right, we're gonna go craft a resin real quick. They fixed the description for ball. Damie, Tales of Arise? I'm unfamiliar with that. What is it? And then completely unrelated to the rest of the conversations, but I feel like I need to announce it because I've been promising you guys for like a week now. I finally read all of A's backstory and voice lines and every other mention of her. So now that I have read, like I've played the quests and read all of her material, I now have the right to an opinion. I have educated myself so I can speak. I can now be part of our discourse on A. Because I know y'all been having all these discussions. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Now I'll know what you're talking about. How many Apollo gems we rockin'? We still need razors. Oh my god, there's so many birthdays. At some point, I'm not gonna promise tonight because there's already a lot to do tonight, but at some point, we need to go and read all of the birthday messages that I'm behind on. Ooh, I didn't do any of this. We should do this tonight. Crap. What is this event? This is not me getting distracted, I promise. Alright, we will go do this. That will be the first thing we do after our dongo excitement, but we're only on YouTube for the dongo, so I don't want to get too distracted. When we're done with the YouTube event, we'll go Twitch only, and we'll start with the event there. It was A's story quest. And to traverse the mortal plane. Tomoki's stall. Okay, here we go. This is what we need. Hey, GGA. Oh, hi, Angel. I'm doing well. How are you? What do I think about Scaramucci's real name? I mean, I liked it, but I don't remember it. It was too many syllables. Inazuma is throwing too many multisyllabic names at me. So I can only remember a few of them. I classified Scara as Zushi in my head. So I think Zushi is part of the word, but that's definitely a nickname. Now.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today.
Wait, real quick. His name means Destroyer of Nations. That's awesome. I just put goo in my mouth. I think that was the taro one. It's like the texture of mochi. It is mochi texture.
Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Milk?
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd.
Okay, here we go.
My latest concoction is this dango milk.
Trying the
When
potato
dango are
one
worked
now.
into a viscous form,
Potato.
they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dongo with milk.
Dango with milk.
I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun.
I got no bone to pick with eternity. Alright, so he just works them into a viscous form, so we've got our mashing device. Alright, we literally just mix the two. And we want a viscosity like porridge.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do then... I kind of liked the potato one. I don't know. I might have been focusing too hard on the dialogue to know what the potato one tasted like, so I guess we'll have to wait until it's in milk to try that one again. Let me give myself a little bit of a workstation real quick. I don't know why. I thought potato was weird too, okay? The only reason I got it was it came with the taro. Alright, since it is a point of discussion, we're gonna start with the potato milk. I'm thinking since they're focusing on the viscosity, like it's super thick like porridge, I put the dongo in first, and I figure we're just gonna like mash it up and then add milk until it's the right texture. Because I don't want the milk to water it down too much either. It's supposed to be sweet. So if we make the milk, like, if it's too milky, it'll be both too thin and it'll dilute the sweetness. So I'm literally just like moshing dongo in my cup. Mashed dango. Is it dango or dongo? Yo, that's actually funny. It's potato flavored potato starch. They are literally rice balls. I think the packaging said gelatinous rice balls. So they are taking one starch and making it a different starch flavored. I'm not mashing these very well. It's still pretty ball shaped. I'm gonna pour some milk on there. Oh, that might have been too much. Shoot. I actually tried the mini ones first, but I'm more excited. Oh, fuck. I just splooshed milk all over myself. I'm more excited for the bean paste and sesame seed one. Just because I see those flavors more often in desserts. I mean, I can't say that. Taro is like the most frequent one I see. I don't know. Something about having it be filling based I'm excited about. Glutinous? Did I say glutinous or something? Yeah, so preoccupied with could they didn't think about shit. Alright, I think I added too much milk. Because all we have now is some milk with dongo attached. It is not mixing very well. What did you say you did? You literally just... When the dongo?
For example, my latest concoction is this Dango Milk. When the dongo are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also...
Okay, I'm having a struggle with this unique texture bit. Should we mix the taro and potato into one? Cause on the box or the bag or whatever, they come frozen, which is why I had to make them. They were like mixed in a bowl, so I think they're supposed to be eaten together. And they're still so ball-shaped. Like, I can't get them to work into a mixy kind of flavor. Wait a minute. Yeah, that tastes like nothing. I'm pouring the taro in. Start without potato, add it for the next test? Okay. Shit, stuck to my fork. Okay. New cup. We're putting in a bunch of... Putting in all the taro. I guess I should have made more, but I was thinking I would just like add a teensy bit of milk at a time. Because I have 4 flavors. Oh, okay. Teensy bit of milk. It like... I should have probably put even less, but it's barely covering the bottom. Hi, Cecile. We're running a dongo milk experiment. It is not getting off to the greatest of starts. Ah! And the milk splooshes everywhere. I'm kind of tempted to just stick my hand in there and be like, we gotta get down to business. We gotta get some shit done. Because it is currently not doing the do. Like porridge, so it's gotta be so thick. Alright, this seems to be working a little bit better, except that I'm covered in milk now. Let's listen to you talk. I don't know if it's time for a hype train. It's not going very well. This is what we're working with. We have milky purple goo. It's more porridgey than our potato one ended up, so it's off to, you know, a better start. Actually, this is starting to look better. This is working. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm looking at you. I'm looking. Hi. So A likes dongo milk. Does that mean Scaramouche likes Fandango milk? Yo, I was singing that to myself today. I was like, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? Okay. Oh, okay, wait. I think when I'm using Restream, I don't see, sorry. I think when I'm using Restream, I don't see the channel redeems. 'Cause it definitely didn't show up for me. but I believe you. I suppose I can move the chat box around so I see Streamlabs to tell me when you do things. Oh, this is working. Guys, this is working. Alright. It pretty much looks like slime, yo. But I'm getting a porridgey feel. Alright, this does not look attractive, but I think it's on the right track. Look. Look at our goo. That looks porridgey viscosity, right? I'm gonna call it porridgey. Not gonna say that it would sell well, 'cause it kinda looks like slime, yo. And it's kinda hard to sing with goo in my throat. Don't bonk me, that was an accident, and if your brain went there, then you're wrong. Yeah, now I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Because I have vaguely purplish goo. Thank you, Kira. Wait, yo, Damie, is that line actually in the song? I don't know. I don't know many lines of that song. But, no, I did not know that line was in there. Should I add a little bit more milk? Because this is not a beverage. It's too viscous and it won't go into my mouth with a pour. Like, that's not a beverage, is it? Should we add some milk? What do we think about combining the potato and the taro versions? I'm gonna start the black sesame seed. I'm gonna take a break from singing because now I need to eat. I need to eat our regular ass sesame seed dongo one. It's really sticky. What the fuck? It's like sticking to my teeth. This one's actually really yummy. I feel like this one's gonna work better. We can cycle back to the taro and the potato. No, this one's actually quite good. Ah. I gotta say, texture kind of freaks me the fuck out. But once I got to the innards, it was actually quite good. Alright, now we squish. And we squish. Oh, and this one has some color. So it'll actually look like something. Still looks kind of gross though. Not the most attractive food. But I guess I'll trust the Shogun's tastes. Ah! Alright. The milk mixed with the filling is actually a winner. But the whole gelatinous outer shell? Sorry, I'm failing at this sing mode, but I'm also quite distracted. The whole gelatinous outer shell still kind of freaking me out. 'Cause it doesn't mix into the milk, it just stays kinda like sludge. It's like tapioca boba balls, but instead of a convenient little spherish shape, it's just hemispherical, kinda weird snake-shaped. I can't think of a good analogy 'cause it's just plain freaky, yo. Look, it's like a shell. Beware, do not look if you are easily grossed out, but I've got the shell of the dongo. The filling mixed quite well, but I don't know what to do with the gelatinous shell. Oh, I got something to rhyme. Look at me, I got something to rhyme. The filling mixed rather well, but I don't know what to do with the gelatinous outer shell. A blender and a lot of dongo? What if I try to like just take out the shell and we just enjoy the filling turned into more of a milkshake consistency? Because I don't want to put this in my mouth. More milk? Do I just put more milk in? And yo, yes, it does look like vomit. It might also be because I'm working with stuff I just got from the freezer. Silent antagonist? What's silent antagonist? Whatever I'm eating, you're eating Taco Bell? I don't know. Your Taco Bell might win against... all this makes me think of is, Baiju Snake. I feel like this is the exuvia of Baiju Snake. I don't know if I want to put it in my mouth. And it smells kind of weird. That's cool. I'll check them out. Thanks, Shelby. I feel like you guys are here and I'm on stream, so I'm obligated to take whatever we concoct and actually ingest it. But I'm really, really not digging the sludge. Like, here, let me give you a close-up. Oh, yeah, don't you want me to eat that? We're gonna move on to the red version. I need to eat this one without mixing it with milk. Should I just put more milk in? Is that the plan here? No, for true though, I cannot cook. That's actually how it is. I'm gonna go back to mixing the potato, because the potato had more milk in it. For some reason, I just thought of like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Maybe what I'm actually thinking is like, what would I do for this to taste good? Alright, my mashing technique has definitely improved. The mini ones mixed better though. I really just cheated with the big one and it was just the filling that mixed and the gelatinous. I feel like I'm still putting an extra syllable in there. Oh, the gelatinous, failed. Alright, since he didn't have any other advice on how to make his shit work. God, that's loud. Let's go at least find some, like, pretty place to be. Because, you know, my favorite place to hang out right now? Look how pretty this lake is, guys. Where'd the lake go? Oh, down here. I love this area. There is not an actual real-life recipe I looked for it. I tried. So something that might help us is that dongo is frequently served with sweetened condensed milk poured over it. So I could see that adding to the flavor. But it's not really the flavor that's troubling me. It's more the texture. And I feel like Katie's right that we really need maybe a blender. But I don't think they have blenders in Teyvat, so... Like, you know, I can't say I'm being canonical since I'm using a fork. And I got these from the freezer section. But still, like, kind of in principle, I feel like a fork and a freezer section is more canonically possible than a blender. Oh god, 3.6k points? I don't know. I haven't found the forest yet. What I want to do as far as like gameplay after the event is I just want to explore. Because I haven't really explored Sarai past the quests. Alright, the potato is mixing. The potato is finally mixing. There are still ball chunks. But what's in between the chunks is turning into a better texture. So I'm gonna pour a little more milk in our taro one. We're gonna make it a little creamier. Hell, let's pour a little more milk in here. I will put the other Jello slime back in there. Maybe if I let them soak for a while, because the potato is working better now after I let it soak for a while. So maybe we'll set everything up. We'll set them to soaking, and we'll like play the game a little bit, you know? Ball chunks, I see you. They don't have blenders in Teyvat. I will not accept the Shinyan erasure from Mihuyo, and certainly not from you. Wait. Shinyan has a blender? What? In what way was that Shinyan erasure? How is she a blender? Okay guys, look. This is great. It's starting to look like a real ass beverage. There's still a couple chunks I need to work out, but like, it looks more like pudding now. It's like a pudding. Man, this guy must work really, really hard. Like, to mix every single one of these. Maybe I should have a whisk or something? I mean, I don't own a whisk, so it's not an option. But hypothetically, a whisk might be helpful here. What's the mechanic of these puzzles? Can you guys explain? Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but these ones right here. Can you explain these puzzles? I haven't actually looked at them, but I've seen them as I ran around. I feel like the chunks would just get stuck in the whisk though, and it's not like a dough that I could easily rinse off. These things are getting like sticky. Oh no. Oh no, I just like leaked it on me. Oh, you made me ink! Okay. I feel like we've reached an almost acceptable texture with the potato. But the potato is really just a very lackluster flavor. It is a deeply unsatisfying flavor. Oh, the stone by it will describe it? Okay. If we set this up for a soak, we'll go do that puzzle and get that chest that's hanging out down there. kind of disgusting. I'm really covered in milk now. The tapato, yes. The tapato. Oh no. My taro is not porridgey anymore. Okay, Dango Milk must have some, maybe it has some vision influence? Does the guy have a vision holder friend who helps him make it? Setting up the rice one now. Not the rice, the bean paste. So, dropping some bean paste in. And then the third one I have to eat by myself. Mmm. The spin attack. So a blender. Got you, got you. The red bean paste is aight. So far, flavor-wise, the sesame seed is the best. But I gotta be honest with you, this gooey texture is not something I will be recommending to friends and family. Like, low-key, I feel a little bit ill. Gonna break this so that the filling, at least we'll have a red one. A nice red beverage sounds good. We're working with black and then like off-white, purple, and yellow, so they actually just look like different shades of gray. But red. Red should be nice, right? Oh, it's like pink, actually. Oh. Actually, it's like off-white red, so also just looks like a deathly gray. Maybe as it blends more, the color will intensify. And don't try to make excuses for me. I saw someone try to help me, like, I'm sure he had several trials before he got where he is now. I'm sure he did too, but that's why I got 4. The Shogun sends her regards to your family for such betrayal. Is that to say I'm gonna be executed? No. Stone Daddy Pillow is gonna be next week. I figure, on Tuesday, we'll start Tuesday by buying Stone Daddy Pillow, and then we will finish Tuesday with Doki Doki Literature Club. Is my plan.
Let's light it up.
So on Tuesday, the body pillow is happening. Hi, cat soup. Oh, here's the stone. I want to light my stuff, though. Oh, God.
Time for takeoff. I wouldn't
Dodge this. This is order.
It's not loud for you guys, it's just loud for me.
Cool it.
Let's play.
Quake. Don't get frostbite.
So why so many chaos creatures on Sarai? Do we have any indication of that?
Dodge this.
I have not seen the leaks, but I have decided that I'm allowed in spoilers chat. Whoa, I can't talk. I'm gonna blame the Dango Milk for my inability to talk. I'm gonna say it's put me on tilt. I am allowed in the spoilers channel, so I will now be part of spoilers discussions.
I will have order. Cool it.
I spent some time kind of reading up on Ayato today too, and I'm pretty excited. I think I'm gonna like him. We've got yet another kind and mischievous, powerful figure. So, it's gonna be hard to ruin him, you know? I need to clear my mouth. My mouth feels gooey. A model similar to Zhongli? Oh no! I only say oh no because I feel like from what we know about him, he's already kind of like Zhongli, so I was thinking like model-wise, if they were gonna make his position and what very little we know about his personality so much like Zhongli, then that we should at least have him look different? Shelby, oh, the voice lines mix hella good with her music too? Which voice lines? Oh, were characters saying voice lines? Am I just so used to them that I didn't, like, I just didn't register them anymore? Oh shit, Fischl. All right, let me read the stone tablet, go listen to a couple of fish lines. And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. Hi, Destiny. Why can't you sleep? That which is different. Alright, I was thinking maybe this was the odd one out because it didn't have a torch on it. Is there anything else different about them? And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. Are there any of them with their internal thing different? Is this one of these things is not like the other game? Oh, Barbara's line. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel. I often can't sleep. Wait, don't. I know I asked, but it was kind of like a me thinking out loud. I want a chance to do the puzzles. And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same? So do we want all 4 corners done, even though it's different? It's illuminated with them? Or maybe just not this one? Or does it have to do with this? That which is different shall be illuminated all the same. 3? Oh, general tip for these puzzles. There are 2 grids, a key, and 1 to light up. Oh, there's a key somewhere. Okay. I see. Katie, can you take care of that spam? One of the new puzzles requires you to know Sudoku. Oh, that's fine. I love Sudoku. Excited for that. I don't know if this is supposed to be the grid, because I don't know how this would map over here. So are there any other grids in the vicinity that it could be modeled after? Thank you, Kates. Look at the other grids in the around area. So are there any other grids in the surrounding area?
What's the hurry?
Oh, our black goose seems to be progressing well. Wait, don't tell me solutions. Don't tell me solutions. I want to look around. We need to look around the lake. I just want a high vantage point to see what other grids may be here. I know I ask and then I forget that not everyone knows I'm asking myself more than anything. Oh, we have little grids. Okay. Oh man, they really want me to fight though. That's not cool, peeps.
Think you can get away?
Think you can get away? Since we're not doing story quest today, we're allowed to switch language if anyone is interested. Oh, I love the phase gates. The phase gates are one of my favorite things about this release.
Crumble. Cool it.
I can't see anything, but that's fine. We just point and click anyway.
Order guide you.
Actually, quite enjoyed that close-up on his face during the ult. Okay. So you... I still want to illuminate you. I don't know why I want to do all the torches, but... Alright. Center. The ability to go really far and like not have to control your path. You can kind of just sit back and chill. I enjoy it many much.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Off we go.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Oh, here's the other two. Okay. Oh shoot, was there a thingy at the other one that I didn't read? And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. Okay, same message.
Let's light it up.
So we have a row and a circle. We have a pair with the right one illuminated. Sorry, a column. Did I just say row and a circle?
Adventure
We have
time.
a column.
Adventure time.
Column illuminated in the center. Oh, that's water.
Couldn't burn.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Benny. I was trying to sweet shield you. I didn't realize you were in water.
Time for takeoff.
Dodge this.
Oh yes, the radius and the square. I meant we have a column with the center one illuminated.
Freeze.
And then, shit, Kaya.
Stabilize.
And then we have a... No!
Doesn't look good.
I'm having a real struggle with this battle. I'm not about to get wiped. I am not. I refuse to get wiped right here, okay?
This is order.
I will not get wiped in the fucking overworld of all places. Zhongli, bring me home! Where are my Archons at? I'm not in the mood! Let me make you fight low HP. Come on, talk!
Rise. Solidify.
Just die! No, I need child, okay? I'm so sorry, my lord. Child and Ayato. What did I just take damage from? I don't even know how I just took damage. What the shit? Oh, it was electro water. Oof. Actually, Thumps, I kind of agree with that. Like, part of the reason I haven't done the quest that would make the storm around Musojin Gorge go away is I've seen people's worlds where the storm is gone, and it's not exciting. It just looks like other land. It looks much cooler with the storm. So I kind of want to keep it there. I am appalled at how much death just happened to my fam. My people. The only thing that I got is Venti. I killed Kaya and my great lord and Benny Boy. And Venti got down to like 50 HP just in a fucking overworld. I'm so ashamed. I don't know how or why that happened, but it was a bad time. Anyway, we have a column with the center, a pair on the right, and then a square not on the upper right. It was a lot of death. It was pretty terrible. I have to wait a long time until we go to a... Until we go to a statue. Okay. And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. So do all four corners need to be... I see the patterns, but from what dimension do they go? Yeah, apparently Venti thinks he's the only god I really need. Wait, 2.4 is Chasm? Oh, 2.3 is Chasm Introduction. Hell yeah! I've been waiting for Chasm for so long. So long.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Do you guys have any idea how much lore I have in my brainal reserves about the Chasm? My brain is so chasmically ready. I know more about the Chasm than I do about Inazuma. Okay? Okay. I was so 100% certain that 1.5 was gonna be Chasm. And then I straight up, like, I don't think I played for 2 weeks after the announcement because it was just Teapot and I was just like, what is the point? Why bother? What is life? What is love?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Whew. Man, he triggered some unhappy memories, man. Where am I on my Inazuma homework? Well, you see, Thumps, I have read all of A's stories and voice lines and every other character's mentions of her. So, I'm all caught up on A. That's one piece of homework that's done. I have read all of the Inazuma weapon and like ascension materials. I have not read the Inazuma books. And then I have technically read the weapons before, but when I read them, that was before we got a bunch of like quest line information to help me put into context. So now that I have a bunch of quest information, we need to go back and read, I need to go back and read the weapons again so that I understand what's actually going on. One might think that I should have rezzed my healer first. But my instincts went for Zhong, apparently. I see it from here? Oh! That one had no torch? I just want to see where the torch is. No, I'm gonna do this quest. We can go to a statue of the 7 after I go to the quest. No, I can't tell if there's no torch or if it just didn't render. Good shielder and good boyfriend, yes. I had to bring him back first. Danke, Katie. Don't know if you know about this already. A post about some EN mistranslations that have huge implications based on A's whole thing. Yeah, I have not seen it, but yeah, I need that. Wait, this is the way I did it originally, though. And it wasn't it. Oh, wait, not that one. This one. Do the torches need to be on? Because they're illuminated in the bottom left corner, and then our column was upper right. And then this one... This one's upper left. I totally have them right. Maybe I just need to put the torches on. Damn, these puzzles are demanding. Oh, the gates are in between the torches? Whoopsies. I was assuming they would take me far away.
Let's light it up!
And the odd one out is illuminated all the same? And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. Oh, this one. Can I unluminate? Can I deluminate this?
Brace yourself.
Oh, I can. Whoa. Huh. Wait. But this is the one that's odd. One out. And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. Okay, we're just gonna try illuminating all of them.
Off we go!
Shoot. Just do it opposite of as I have? What?
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable.
Okay, yeah, that would have taken me a while to get. I will not reprimand that spoil. Even though shame on you. Light reprimand. But that would have taken me a while. Now we can go to a statue. I will accept a statue. We are going back to stirring our dongo milk. Letting it sit does not seem to have helped the gelatinous shell to disintegrate at all. I'm wondering if maybe I should heat it. What if I melt the gelatinous outer shell? I mean, I had to heat them in the first place. Maybe I should have mixed them while they were still super hot, not let them cooled at all. Oh, there's still a switch to activate. Okay. I guess I'll go back then. But wait, did this bring me closer to that? I'll walk because I want this little chest. Dongo milk does not exist, but bought dongo and I mixed them with some milk. And I thought that that would be it, but it's not going particularly well. Oh, there's a thing. Whoa, guys, this is so much cooler than I expected. Holy shit, I love this game. Yo! Yo! Okay, statue though. Statue! I guess we'll get that commission too. But yeah, this is our dongo milk so far. Does not look particularly delish.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist
I
spots,
count this experiment
I
a
have
failure.
few references.
I'm kind of having trouble convincing myself to eat it. I kind of feel like I need to make it up to myself by getting French fries. Actually, we got mochi. But mochi is not my favorite either. It's better than this, but it still has that gooey texture that I'm not a huge fan of. I spend a hot second catching up on chat and stirring our taro. Actually, we can go read that link.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I know, dear. Boop, boop, boop. We can read the mistranslation link, and I can catch up on chat while I stir taro. The Archons are bound to a contract not to tell us about Conria. The Celestials attacked it, the Archons did not. The Archons know these are chess pieces to remind them to keep humanity's aspirations in check. They can take away their ambitions and aspirations by taking away their visions. Humanity are the pawns, the Fatui Archons and others all want to take on the Sustainer, but we need to be ready to figure that out for ourselves. I agree with most of that. I think all of it in a vague way, but I like to quibble on pedantic nuances. So I think there were some nuances I would argue there, but is there a context for that? Like, is there another part of that conversation that I'm missing? I deserve something tasty. Paimon would agree. I mean, I want it to work. I want to make it work. But yeah, it's kind of like it's not horrid, but it's not great. So, missed lore due to inconsistent translation of heavenly principles. Okay. It's a huge problem that heavenly principles keeps getting translated into different words despite being the same in the original text. It, yeah, definitely messes up lore and prevents EN players from making the connections. So, they get called... Oh, it was a response to Thumps's comment. Thumps's comment. Oh, do I think the Archons attacked Conria or not? Wonder what's my take on it, been doubting their attack for a while. Ooh, I love that question. Swirl, is that thunder? Shit, guys, it's thundering! Wait, I need to see if it's raining. Wait a minute. Huh, no, it is clear skies, but I thought it was... We're having dry thunder somehow, I guess? Okay. Let me answer that question after I read this, just to keep thoughts separated. It might just be really far away, so like the storm is not where I can see it, but I can still hear it. But it was really loud. It sounded like it was close by. But it's been like mid and high 80s over here. It has not been rainy weather. It has been muggy sun. It is fire season here, yeah. But Like, this is the third time I've heard thunder this year without being able to see any rain. And I'm not used to that. That feels new. And I've lived here my entire life, so. Alright. Various translations of heavenly principles. Oh, you guys can totally hear me stirring our taro. Is this the taro? It is the taro. Okay. It's called Heaven in the Liyue Archon quest. Destiny in A Soul Set Apart. Natural Order. Okay. Many quotes also get more meaningful when you realize they're all referring to the same thing. So Lubin, until the abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny, the heavenly principles will see no end. Okay. All right. No, this helps. This is gonna be meaningful. Okay. Lumina's enemies with the sustainer of heavenly principles. Kind of knew that, but the fact that she outright said it versus having to get it from illusions means a lot to me. Kunjun. Morak shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. That is the natural order. That is the heavenly principles, an unstoppable force. Then Zhongli replies, people abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles of this world. All right, so when they are talking about natural order, heavenly principles. All right, so far, I really like knowing that those are absolutely for sure supposed to be the same thing. But actually, like, I took them to mean the same aspect or the same party, the same entity. By natural order, I figured they were talking about Celestia because they were talking about fate, and we know that Celestia, or we're pretty sure that Celestia is imposing fate. So if we equate Celestia with heavenly principles, I think destiny and natural order were like accurate enough. I got the right meaning. What I'm really concerned about is when Yaimiko said that Ball wanted to get rid of her gnosis in order to cut ties with Celestia because she wanted to get closer to the heavenly principles. And that one, making it sound like Celestia and heavenly principles are different, is what's concerning to me. Because if those are separate, then all of this means that they're not talking about Celestia. They're talking about this natural order or destiny, heavenly principles that we are mistakenly associating with Celestia, and that's what I'm more worried about. Ajdaha literally tells us that erosion is part of the heavenly principles. No wonder Zhongli has given up his gnosis, because he's responsible for the loss of his friend and he doesn't want to contract with the sustainer anymore. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven, unto the heavenly principles. So as early as the Liyue Archon quest, Zhongli reveals that Ball is chasing a form of eternity dictated by the heavenly principles. It ties in with the fate of Salvin Dagner and all the other nations in the Prayers to X circlets. Basically, Celestia has been repeatedly destroying civilizations in Teyvat that get too advanced, because it wants to keep humanity in the Dark Ages forever. Ball saw what happened to Conria and was so scared Inazuma would eventually meet the same fate that she tried to prevent any further change or advancement to Inazuma for eternity. I don't know if I super agree with that last point, but I know where they're coming from. I can see the reasoning. Deep. I was just reading about, like, are you calling it derp and incredible at the same time? What? What are you saying? Divine? Oh, wait. I'm not in a Missy kind of mood, an A kind of mood. How does she say that line? What does that line sound like? Listening to the battle music disc is, like, stressing me out.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, Demonstration is not required. Good.
Cat soup, my bad. No, I told you after that puzzle, and then I got distracted by lore talk. Let me do Fischl real quick.
Who share?
I came to the statue, let's get healed, and then we'll do Fischl. I'm so sorry, cat soup. You are always allowed to nag me about redeems. I know I get kind of pissy if I get nagged on things, but redeems, you're always in the right to nag me.
I, Fischl, Prinzessin der Verhurtelung, descend upon this land by the call of fate and... Oh, you are also a traveler from another world? Very well. I grant you permission to travel with me.
She means nice to meet you.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy? What's gotten in?
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Even one of royal blood finds oneself susceptible to drowsiness at this hour.
Even one of royal blood finds oneself susceptible to drowsiness at this hour. I don't know if I want to copy Fischl outright. This isn't a perfect match for how I interpret her personality, so I might put a little spin on it.
To condemn the guilty, to sanctify the just, and to draw all castaway dreams into the embrace of the infinite Immernachreich. This is the birthright of the Prinzessin der Verurtelung, and her burden. None may gainsay it.
Yes, her given name is Amy. To condemn the guilty, and to sanctify the just, and to draw all castaway dreams into the embrace of the infinite Immernachreich. This is the birthright of the Prinzessin der Verurtelung, and her burden. None may gainsay it.
What does it take to rile a princess?
What does it take to rile a princess? If you must know, it is those who cannot recognize my true identity. But it is no great loss, for solitude is the noble's lot, so long as I do not lose the nobility of my soul.
What does it take to rile a princess?
A princess?
If you must know, it is those who cannot recognize my true identity.
It is those who cannot recognize my true identity.
What does it take to rile a princess? If you must know,
If you
it
must
is those
know.
who cannot recognize my true identity. But it is no great loss, for solitude is the noble's lot, so long as I do not lose the nobility of my soul.
Alright, are we ready to do official roleplay redeem? Real quick, I think we have Dango Milk. Look guys, look at this milky texture. If anyone makes a comparison to a certain bodily fluid that would be bonkable, I will have you timed out for 15 minutes, okay? I don't want to hear it. But,
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Dango Milk. It's the right texture, too. It's actually, like, thick and moving. You know, if I had some sweetened condensed milk to make this a little bit more palatable to noble tastes, this would actually be a great treat for one of royal blood.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo tend to stay.
Ah, fuck, I need something to say. What do I say as Fischl? It doesn't show up in the Restream chat. Restream chat does not show enough of it. Oh, it's hard to think of, like, what Fischl would call things in the moment. What would the princess endeavor her to learn call a platform such as Twitch? It is a way to spread the pronouncements of the royal line. Oh, this is very difficult to improv. Perhaps if we go back to something else where we have a script provided to us. It is quite difficult to imitate one who is so... I keep wanting to say divine, but divine is not the word. Noble. Of one of such nobility. If anyone could do that which the princessin is responsible for, why, the whole world would fall into ruin. The princessin's world of Immernachtrecht is where all things go to dust at their very end. Were everyone able to be part of this dust, no things could ever be. That is why it is only the princessin's burden to carry people's wishes into the dark land, so that you all may live in the light. Oh, I didn't end that on like a down note because I thought I was gonna have another sentence and I couldn't think of a phrase to end that on. Fischl, what do you think of people who ship you and child? Do they deserve death? You would put royalty with that rascal? He has none of the proper manners, none of the proper respect. I do see some sort of majesty in his spirit, perhaps. Though, for all of his behavior against my friends, I think he would have to work pretty hard to get into my good graces. For now he is not permitted on my court, and most certainly not my private chambers. But perhaps there is something of worth there that he could develop. And one day, perhaps he could run in my circles. I succeeded at hating on Child for approximately 3.5 seconds. And then I had to say, oh, actually, he's pretty great. He's just he's what do they call those Aladdin fables? A diamond in the rough. Yes, that is what she is. That is what he is. Long way of saying he kinda hot. I mean, that's how it would be. That is absolutely how it would go. No, that needs to be in the Oz voice. What mein Fraulein means to say... What mein Fraulein means to say is... She would hit that. Alright, anyway, taro. I feel like if we had put some kind of sweetener in it, I could get behind it. I have honey. Honey is really the only sweetener that I have. You guys think we should try to put some honey in there? Maybe save this? Because like the texture finally worked. We finally got the texture to come out right on one of the 4 cups. But flavor is still kind of lacking. And I have to think, all right, confirmed he used mini dongo. Because the full-size dongo are not mixing well, but the mini dongo, when we just stirred it for long enough, that worked. That worked. It does, the texture resembles porridge, it's just not sweet. She called it quite sweet. She said it was sweet like a dessert, and we know how much she loved desserts. Loves desserts. So I feel like it's just not sweet enough. The texture is right. The flavor is kind of blandish. Ooh, the red bean paste one is much sweeter than the taro. Though isn't taro supposed to be super sweet? Why are you adding Restream bot? How does that work? A restream bot, so she really is royalty. Gotcha. She is a huge weeb. However, there are some oddities in her stories that lead me to think there might be something more to her delusions than just that. I am officially removing the gelatinous outer shell. I give up on it. We have achieved a porridgey texture just from letting it sit in there, but I cannot get it to like mix properly. And I'm not gonna eat this. Alright. Once I remove the sludge and it looks kind of like dead skin, if you guys are interested in seeing the dead skin, then I can show you, but I feel like you might be better off not seeing it. Which leaves us just a very thin layer of actually what I would say counts as dongo milk. Like, our yield is very small, okay? We got a very tiny bit. But this is like the right texture, and it tastes good. It's nice and sweet. We just only got a tiny bit of it. Like, I think if I had a clean cup, I could show you. And this doesn't look like jizz. You know, that's an improvement over the off-white one. Felt really weird sipping that from a cup, let me tell you. Now I just wish the cup was cleaner, like if I had a clean cup to pour this into. So you could see what we ended up with. Maybe I could convince Swirl to go get me one. But he might be in the middle of something. Take a chessboard.
So where many things come to settle. Osmanthus
No,
wine tastes
stop
the
it.
same as I remember.
Where do we want to go while I catch up on this conversation? I feel like it's probably in the sky. Take a chessboard, and if you put the order of the elements you see every time on the loading screen when you teleport, if you see it tells you every element's chess piece. There's an empty spot. The rook on the left, which is Conria. We are the pawn. Okay, wait.
Gather.
That was too many things going on. And it reminded me, someone asked, and I never answered, do I think the Archons really attacked Conria? I think it's possible that they did. I'm not sure that they did. Like, I don't argue against it. I don't say they absolutely did not. It's entirely possible that they are under some sort of contract with Celestia that required them to answer Celestia's call and do something that they didn't agree with. But I think it's more likely that they were each dealing with the effects of the cataclysm in their own land. Because, for example, Tenacity of the Millilith, we hear that a meteorite fell into the chasm and bringing the abyss with it, and Morax sent the Millilith and an Adeptus down to fight it. We know that Ball and Beelzebub? I'm just gonna call him Beelzebub, call her Beelzebub. That Ball and Beelzebub and all of their cohort of friends were fighting the abyssal monsters and fell to them. So I think they were all pretty well and thoroughly occupied with the cataclysm walking across the land. Basilbull, yes. Basilbull was busy losing all of their friends to abyssal monsters. So I think they were all just dealing with their own shit. So I also theorize that it was more Celestia that did the thing and not the Archons. Just the Archons aren't allowed to talk about it.
How fortunate.
But I can't say that with high certainty. I would say I'm more like 65 to 70 on that one. Because when Zhongli told us that it's the reason he can't talk about it is a contract before everything else. What I think that really is not not the Cataclysm, but the Archon War. I think when the Order of the Seven was established, Celestia put some kind of constraints on the behavior of the Archons, and that's why he can't tell us about it. Which would mean that there could be other constraints that were placed on the Archons that could have forced their hand during the Cataclysm. Maybe they were forced to do something that they didn't want to during the Cataclysm, and that's why so many of them have turned from Celestia. That sort of thing. Thank you, GCA. I really, truly appreciate that. For a long time, I was very insecure about everything that wasn't my ability to analyze things. So it's kind of like my key defining like point of my self-identity. We've watched some of the Honkai cinematics. Like we'll watch one now and then, just kind of ad hoc. But we have not put them all together. Or we haven't had a marathon of it. Alright. We need to find something else to talk about, or I guess I could just focus on this conversation instead of running around the pretty world. Let's just find a pretty view. Because I have 2 more cups of milk to procure. No! Who? Who did it? Who was it?
Let's play.
You were way too far away. I didn't mean to do that.
Quake.
You don't deserve any of my ults, Fisch. All I wanted was to look at the pretty view, but no! Seems like all the other knights already have their hands full. Okay. Where were we? What the fuck is Dango Milk? Have you not gotten there? Hi, Al. Welcome, my beloved. Yeah, I guess you haven't encountered Dango Milk yet. Does anyone want to tell Al what Dango Milk is? Because I currently have nothing complimentary to say about it based on our current experiment. I'm back to stirring the potato. Let's just find a pretty view. Well, I had this pretty view specifically in mind. I don't think it's much of a spoiler, but it's part of A's quest. So if you want to be completely unknowing about A's quest, I won't answer. But it's not a spoiler to the plot of it or anything. It's literally just, it's just a fun fact. But yeah, hypothetically, if you mix together dongo, which are gelatinous rice cakes with sweet filling, hypothetically, you get a delicious snack called Dango Milk. So I went out and bought dongo, and I got a little milk jug sitting on my desk. And for the past, how long have we been streaming, everybody? For however long the stream has been on, minus the like 15 minutes it took me to get set up, we have been attempting to stir gelatinous rice balls into milk to achieve a porridge-like viscosity, but a dessert-esque sweetness. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Al. It all looks like various colored jizz. It's disgusting. It's kind of gross. See, a blender sounds fine, but we wouldn't have it in... We wouldn't have blenders if you were a cook. You think Xiangling has blenders available? No. And you make dongo by heating them, so they were heated. I have considered maybe we need to melt the dongo and milk in a little And a little, saucepan? Something like that. But yeah, GCA got my back. Like, I definitely deserve French fries after this experiment. Here's what we've got so far. This is the potato. It actually is pretty much the right texture. This is taro, the really bad one, the really jizzy one. This one, wait. This one, we only got, this is the best output. This is the best one we have so far. Very low output. It's literally like a sip's worth. You couldn't drink a milkshake, but it's the right texture. Like, we got the porridge-like viscosity, but the red bean paste filling is sweet enough to fulfill our two criteria. Texture like porridge and sweetness like a dessert. So we have sweet porridge beverage. Exactly like 1 sip's worth. So that is our one success story. Is it dango or dongo? Dongo. Hey. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kind of losing it. Xiangling has a panda that breathes fire when it eats chili, so don't put that pull that card on me. Okay, but does she have a blender? Does she have a power blender? It's dango? Is it dango? Okay. I bet not even Mona would drink it. Whoa, what you saying about Mona, man? We're about done with this experiment, guys. I am mixing our last cup, but this is the sesame one, the black sesame, and it was actually like, this was my favorite flavor. So if we can just get some output of a right texture, and then I'll go get some little display glasses because our mixing glasses look horrific. And we can show the outcome of our little experiment. I honestly expected this to go better. I expected to be sipping a delicious snack and patting myself on the back for a job well done by now. I did not expect this. It's not what I intended. My intentions were good. Alright, you guys aren't gonna be able to see shit because the glass is disgusting. But this one works. Shit, did you clip that? Shelby! Why did you clip that? Oh, soft A. So not dongo? Da, A, da, sta. Da, don, dongo? Dongo? Okay, you didn't do anything. Thank God. Dango. Okay. Okay. Wait, actually, I might regret this. Give me 1 second. I might not hate my goo texture as much as I thought I did. No, actually, I'm not brave enough to do it. There is such a small amount. I don't have cups small enough to make it look like this succeeded. Okay. What did you link? What did you link? Oh no. Oh
Please
no.
don't look at
You
me like
did.
that.
You did do something. Thank you for the follow, Rayler. I don't know if I should apologize that this is what you came for, but you did! You did! How could you do this to me? How could you do this? You liar! You totally clipped it! Oh, God. Well, now I have to go crawl into a hole and die. Okay, alright. I'm gonna put y'all on an AFK. Look at Pretty Sarai Island. I'm gonna go try to get, you know, like, some output. Some kind of, display of our shit.
Please don't look at me like that.
Okay, guys. Here we go. Are you ready? Here are the fruits of our labor. I have these teeny tiny little shot glasses that look like pints. So we had 4 flavors, and we have 4 tiny little servings of Dango Milk. The 2 that we actually had, like, enough to fill a shot glass. This is the taro one. This is the potato one. Interestingly, sorry, I just bonked my mic. I think the potato one is gross, but Swirl said it was the best one. So maybe it just, you know, different tastes. It's still horrific. That's, okay, actually, the aftertaste isn't bad. Maybe the texture is just freaking me out. Like, that one's too viscous. This one is less porridgey, but more like a beverage. Kind of flavorless. It just tastes like starch. But then these two are actually kind of good. We barely have any. There's like a dollop, but this one is black sesame and this one is red bean paste. And they are both sweet and properly viscous. So I'm gonna say that even though we didn't get much output, that these are actually successes. Thank you for the follow, Vitamin Ball. I feel like I need to apologize to you guys for the fact that we're doing this. But, red bean paste, actually quite good. I actually enjoyed that. I could drink maybe like half of a Starbucks tall. So what, like 3 ounces? I could drink maybe 3 ounces of that. And then actually black sesame is really good. This is the black one. And it actually looks a lot better in the little glass. Oh, tall is 8 ounces? Okay. Then I could drink 4 ounces of it. But I'm gonna say we got a D on our Dango Milk adventure. 60%. I would not go make 500 cups of it and deliver it door to door. I think I'm gonna side with Owlet and say another reason to hate her. But I don't hate her, I'm just not into her. I'm very lukewarm about her. Shoot, I didn't get any pictures. Well, there goes the thumbnail. Oh well, they all kind of looked kind of gross anyway, so it's fine. Owl, I am not going to defend her to you. I don't think I could come up with anything to defend her with.
Please don't look at me like that.
She made very bad choices out of grief. And I don't want to use grief as an excuse. Thank you for the follow, Marriott. I can't say like grief is an excuse. It's not like, oh, I was very, very sad, so I went on a murder spree. Like, no. But I understand what she was doing. even though she was wrong on all accounts. I understand it. I don't like her, but as long as I like baseline understand, I probably don't hate. I was sad, so I did a war crime. Yeah, that is A in a nutshell. I do not hate, okay, here's why I'm like kind of stuttering and not saying anything definitive. I hate Ningguang. The ferocity with which I feel about Ningguang, I don't feel about A. Like, I don't care enough to hate her, I'm just uninterested. Ningguang, I hate, but she's interesting enough for me to hate her. A, I think is just like, oh, so you're afraid of dying, so you wanted to make yourself eternal. I was sad, so I did a war crime. It's like, you lost everything, so you went kind of batshit. Like,
Where do you want to go next?
I'm kind of bored.
If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots.
I liked her stories more for like what we learned about other things than for herself. We learned about Makoto. She confirmed that visions do not come from the Archons, which is a huge win for me. I don't think I have ever had a bigger win. Except for the day that they stopped making zhongqi or chili heavily implied and actually straight up canonical. I don't think I will get a bigger win than visions do not come from the Archons. Because, like, I had to fight for that point so hard. I had so many people try to straight up just, like, tell me I was wrong and it was obvious I was wrong. So I'm feeling, like, pretty vindictively smug about that one. I don't think I'll ever have a bigger win than that. And A gave me that. So I like her for the other information she gave us, not for herself at all. Yes, the confirmation. I needed that confirmation because I was just so tired of defending myself. Like, I am always happy to have debates. It is cool to have debates when you disagree with someone. As long as you have, like, you know, you're both listening to the points on either side. But I did not feel like those were debates. I felt like that was just people telling me I was wrong. I was like, no, we're not having, like, a debate on intellectual points. You're just saying that I'm wrong. So I was so tired of trying to defend that. Zhongli definitely has made questionable choices. I can't defend everything he's done. But he didn't bring his nation to civil war. Okay, you know what he did? When he decided he didn't want to rule anymore, I just wanted a shield until I can make these things go away. When he decided he didn't want to rule anymore, he, like, was ready for others to find, like, for Liyue to make their own government. A made a, like, puppet version of herself, and then went and hid away while her people still thought she was there. Like, that's negligence. Zhongli made some bad choices, but at least he was, like, trusting his people to survive on their own, not just, like, being an absentee tyrant. And he has shown improvement. Yes, absolutely. He done pretty big bad.
Solidify.
But he is clearly improving. Alright, I wanted to do relays. Oh my god, people in this fandom can't read. Yeah. Of course, not the people in our chats, because our chats know what we're here for. But it's kind of hard to be on Reddit or Twitter sometimes, because I'm just like, no! You people use words that you don't understand. There are so many sources here. Do all the sources need to align with this one thing? Ah, right. Yeah, they do. Where is this one? Ruh-roh. I feel like you're too far away. How do I get you to align? Venti's sleeves are interesting because we're not sure if he's in control of them. Oh, Venti's hands-off approach allowed multiple conflicts to happen, like the aristocrats, yes. And he was sleeping when the cataclysm happened.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place.
He is not a good ruler. But that's okay because he does not want to be a ruler. I think it's perfectly fine for Archons to say, I'm not going to rule you. Because, like, he has left it to the humans to come up with their own governments. What I am mocking A for is that instead of saying, oh, I'm the god of freedom, I don't want to rule you in the first place, go out and be free. Or Zhongli saying, I think you're ready to leave the nest. Let me step down. A was like, okay, I'm gonna go, but all y'all still follow my orders. She did not actually step down. She just hid away and was negligent about it. Zhongli and Venti both outright said, nope, you can rule yourselves. They have faith in their people. Whereas A walked away while pretending to lead. We have same Wayne, yes. Beal apologists. All right, I still haven't gotten this Oculus. That's what I'm loitering around here for. Oh, shoot. I never turned off YouTube, did I? Whoopsies. We are done with the making of Dango, guys. I'm going to shut down and come right back for a Twitch only, because I'm just going to be running around and kind of talking about random lore stuff for a while. So, since that took so long, I'm probably going to take this down off of YouTube later and just upload a highlight reel of it. But depending on my laziness, because I'm in the middle of editing an actual lore video right now, so I might just leave this shit show and just work on finishing that lore video. But thanks for hanging out, everyone on YouTube. Come over to Twitch if you want to keep hanging out. My name is the same everywhere. And we're just gonna be doing this, talking about lore and exploring for the rest of the night. Oh, also that event. So, bye-bye guys. Thanks for chilling. I'm literally like turning it off and then on.